The mysterious neighbor who never showed himself. Ethan had never seen his neighbor. The house next to his cabin was massive, old, and completely surrounded by a locked iron fence. No lights, no visitors, no signs of life. But every Friday at exactly 10 p.m., something strange happened. Beautiful classical music would start playing from inside the house. And on the porch, a basket of fresh pastries would appear. With a note. For Ethan. With respect. This went on for 3 years. Finally, Ethan decided he'd had enough. One Friday, at 9:55 p.m., he hid in the bushes with his camera. Waiting 10:00 p.m., the music started. But the door didn't open. Instead, a large black cat walked out of the house. In its mouth, it carried a basket of pastries. The cat calmly placed it on the porch, looked directly at Ethan, winked, and walked back inside. The next day, Ethan learned the truth. The house belonged to a famous magician who had died 5 years earlier. And the cat? It had been trained by the magician's assistant who now quietly lived in a nearby town. The perfect date until he said this. Emily finally agreed to go on a blind date. Her friend insisted the guy was perfect. His name was Daniel. And honestly, he was polite, funny, smart, charming. They sat in a cozy restaurant, laughing like they'd known each other for years. It felt like fate. At the end of the night, Daniel gently took her hand. Emily, you're incredible. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. But I need to tell you something. Her heart started racing. He smiled and said, I'm actually your friend's ex-boyfriend. I just wanted to see if you were better than her. Emily froze. He continued, You are, but I'm still in love with her. Emily didn't say a word. She calmly picked up her glass and threw the water in his face. A year later, she married the waiter who saw everything. The last train ride he'll never forget. Michael had been a subway train operator for 20 years. Same route, same routine, every night. At 12:30 a.m., his last ride. Empty train, quiet tunnels. At one station, a girl in a white dress stepped inside. She didn't get off at the final stop. Michael checked the cars. Empty. He brushed it off. Just exhaustion. The next night, same girl. Same place. Third night, he decided to talk to her. She was sitting by the window, staring into the darkness. Miss, this is the last stop, he said. She slowly turned, smiled, and said, I used to work here as a ticket clerk. 50 years ago. I'm just trying to go home. Michael quit his job the next day. A week later, he found out the truth. A young ticket clerk had died in that tunnel in the 1970s. And his train was the only one she ever rode. The stolen wallet that wasn't stolen. In a crowded bus, Nick suddenly felt it. His wallet was gone. He turned just in time to see a young guy rushing out. Hey, Nick shouted, chasing him. He caught him, grabbed his shoulder. Give it back. The guy went pale, trembling, handed over the wallet and ran. Nick smirked, feeling proud. He opened it to check the money. His ID? There. His photo? There. Money? Gone. Instead, a note. Your wife said you haven't bought new pants in a year. Use this money to get something decent. You're a thief. Confused, Nick went home. His wife smiled and said, So did you find the wallet you left on the table? A message from 15 years ago. Sarah found her old Nokia 3310 in a box of forgotten things. Out of curiosity, she turned it on. And somehow it worked. No messages. Until suddenly, new SMS received. Meet me by the old oak tree at 6 p.m. I found your letter. It was from Jake, her first love, who disappeared 15 years ago. Her heart started pounding. She ran to the park. To the old oak tree. No Jake. Just an old mailman nearby. He looked at her and asked, Are you Sarah? She nodded. He sighed and said, Jake asked me to tell you he got married. That message just got stuck in the network. He sent it back in 2005. Sarah stood there, then laughed, realizing she had been waiting 15 years for a reply she didn't even need anymore.